What up? What up? I lied. I'm definitely not getting ready to go over 500 reasons why you ain't making no money on the internet. But I definitely am gonna tell you one or two. And this particular video is for folks who are not making. You desire to make money on the internet, your website, or Facebook, and you're trying something and it's not working. So I want to talk to you who is not working. So those of you who are making money, they probably not watching this video. So I can talk like I want to talk. And I can tell you how they are making money. So this one won't get a lot of views. If you want to share it, you can. You know, one of your friends who's doing it wrong, they probably want to see this video. All right. And this video is not going to, like, I'm not going to promise you how much money you're going to make if you want just another $1,000 or whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I ain't telling, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just going to tell you, if you're already trying and it's not working, I'm going to tell you why it's not working. All right. And I'm going to be very candid. Coach Khayr Atlanta. Here we go. Abdul Kul Tafalatat, Wabazun, Gama Farragun, Shilel Kalum. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. I am a part of all, and all is a part of me. I am one with all, and all is one with me. I can succeed as a part of all and fail as an individual. I can be all that I wish in all, as long as my wish is to stay in all. I am never alone. All is, I am. All can, I can. All does, I do. Istunje Ilakwi. All right, what up? What up? As I said yesterday, I talked about fake conscious people. I could talk about sex and relationships, and there'll be a bunch of people on here. But I just felt inspired just to make this one because I want to talk about it, but not necessarily like create a whole course load around it. The number one reason why you're not making money on the internet is because you're a double agent. You're a double agent. And you ain't making money on the internet because nobody knows that you're trying to make money on the internet. So you got a job over here that everybody knows about, and then you're trying to get some money over here on the internet and nobody knows about it. That's what they call a double agent. Because you're not supposed, like when you're posing as a spy, nobody's supposed to know that you're a spy. You're supposed to have a day job and they don't know that you're a spy. You're supposed to look like a normal citizen. But if you're going to make money on the internet or on Facebook, you cannot be a double agent. That's number one. Number two, you're not making no money on Facebook because you're not transparent. You're not on Facebook being transparent so people can see you. You think that you can come, post an advertisement or tag 50 people in something and say, buy my stuff, and people will buy it, but they've never seen your face. Big shouts out to everybody coming on. I appreciate it. What up, Brandon? Congratulations on your marriage. What up, Patty, Gabrielle, Dara. Skibo, I ain't speaking to you. You was in Atlanta for like a week. You ain't even called me. Carmen, Mooney, Cheryl, what up? What up? Please press 1 if you have shared this video or if you plan on sharing it, because you might know somebody who's making one of these mistakes. So as soon as you see somebody who's making one of these mistakes, then let them know. You're not making any money on the internet or Facebook because nobody knows your face. You're a double agent and you're depending on Facebook for somebody, you're depending on somebody just to come and save your life. Your life is in shambles. You can't make money on Facebook or on the internet when you're in shambles yourself. Because you think that when I make a sale, then my life will be better. People buy from people who are doing good. People buy from people who are already doing well. So if you're not doing well internally, and then you can't even get on Facebook and be like, what's up? I'm sitting in my backyard right now, spraying myself with off. Like, that's a real video. That's transparency. I'm cutting grass right now. If you're not transparent, these mosquitoes is busting. Do a video on these mosquitoes is busting me up. So the people who may spend with you later will come and buy with you because you were transparent. They know who you are. But as soon as you come, get a good idea, and then jump on Facebook and say, y'all should come buy me because I got something. Damn, we don't know you. Hustle commandment number 6 is what? Business is personal. Business is personal. I'm not going to, you know why I want to do something with Mooney, with their credit repair? Is because he be talking about his wives, or he be talking about his comedy, or he be talking about other aspects of his life. Like, he shows who his authentic self is. Then when he says, yo, I got something to sell, then I'd be like, okay, what you got? But you can't make no money on Facebook or the internet if nobody knows who you are, if you're not being transparent, and if all you're thinking about is, I'm just going, my only presence is I sell. Let me tell you another reason why. Your personal page sucks. All you do is share things. All you do is share things. You just share other people's shit. And then when it's time to make some money, you want somebody to buy from you. You've never engaged with your audience. You're a robot. People don't buy. Authentic people don't buy from inauthentic people. You'll never get none of my money. It won't happen. That's not how it's built. Now, if you want to like run ads, that's another way another reason you ain't making money on Facebook, because you don't know how to run ads. You don't know the science of ads. You don't understand what Facebook metrics are. You don't want to do the research. Another reason you're not making any money on Facebook or the internet or on your website is because you don't know anything about that. You think that is one-dimensional. I'm going to just build a website and people are going to come. Who's going to bring the traffic? How's the traffic going to get over there to know where you are? It's 1,000 websites hitting the internet every hour. How in the world is somebody going to know where your stuff is at? They don't. You study all this stuff about putting up a WordPress site, but don't know anything about traffic. And then you don't write, and then you're not authentic. Why would somebody come to your site if you're not authentic? I built a site, but I'm not authentic. And there's nothing over there that interests me. What up, Malik? God body. Why would I go to your site? What drove? You don't know anything about how to get me open. You don't know how traffic flows. Another reason you're not making any money on the internet or on Facebook is because you don't understand customers. You don't know who your ideal customer is. Those of you who said, I want everybody. Can I have everybody? Can I have everybody? I need everybody. You only need 1,000 people to make $1 million. You really can make $1 million with 57 people. If you really want to get gangster with it. You don't have a Derek Kelly on your team. That's another reason why you can't make no money on the internet. You ain't got a Derek Kelly on your squad. And this post is really not a coaching post. It's a venting, frustrating post. I really have not came on Facebook with an intent to really go hard and give jokers my money. Give me my money. I really haven't turned that faculty of mine on. I get some money through Facebook. I understand how it works, but I like it because sometimes it's therapy for me. But then when I understood that, oh, people are wanted, they was like, well, how do I get that service? I couldn't keep giving it away for free because I don't value my time. So I was like, oh, okay. But I read a lot of articles and see how jokers is getting paid, how they're using Facebook Live and Periscope and Instagram and Twitter. So I love research. So it just naturally happens because I'm authentic. I make money because I'm authentic. Not I make money on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or my website. I make money because I'm authentic. Before there was an internet, I was getting money. In the 80s, I was getting money because I was authentic. In my colorful past, I was authentic. I didn't have to do no schemes or nothing like that. I'd seen schemes, but I didn't have to do it. When I was in multi-level marketing, before there was an internet, I was already getting money. So now I'm a historian. So I look at the history of money, the history of getting money. And I want people to be wealthy and to be more prosperous. But it hurts my feelings like Dre, if I see somebody doing Tai Chi inappropriately, I want to say something. I want to say something if I see you doing Tai Chi the wrong way, because I really love Tai Chi. I'm passionate about it. So if I see you doing it wrong, I want to say something about it. When I see somebody, I like getting money. And when I see somebody out here who's trying way harder than me and it's really unsuccessful, and I can tell that you need this thing to go through so you can pay a bill, that's how I know that's the wrong way. That's why you ain't getting money. Another reason that you ain't getting money on the internet is just that. You doing stuff to pay bills. You afraid. You afraid to raise your price, but you are doing something at $20 and $50. You scared of $100. You scared to tell somebody, yo, pay me $100. But you need to get 50 sales at $20 so you can make $1,000, when you could just charge one person $1,000 and be done with it. You could be done with it. You could be done with it. You could have 10 customers at $1,000 a piece and be done made 10 grand. You know how many customers you got to have at $20? How much headache and how much time that is? Oh my goodness. Why? You're not making any money because you're desperate. You're not getting no money on Facebook or Instagram or the internet or whatever because you're operating out of desperation. Okay, now I'm going to change this over into a spiritual conversation really, really quick, because this was the other part, even though I'll probably do another video for this. But now that I have your attention, please share this video. How am I doing so far? On a scale of 1 to 10, is any of this making sense? 1, this is not making any sense and it's not vibrating with you at all. And 10 is like, oh my God. So on a scale of 1 to 10, is this vibrating with you? So let's go back over real quick before I do the spiritual side about why you ain't making no money on the internet. 500 reasons. I'm not doing 500. Even though there are, the main reason is probably you're a double agent. You want to get some money on the internet, but you don't want to tell nobody. Okay, that's a reason. 2, your prices is too low. 3, you don't want to study. 4, you desperate. 5, you're inauthentic. 6, your page sucks and all you do is share other people's stuff, but you ain't sharing nothing about yourself. I share things on my page because I'm feeding my audience. It ain't but 2 rules. Build an audience and sell them something. I spend a lot of time building my audience. When I come out and I say I got something for sale, I'm sure somebody in my audience will be like, yo, I'm in his audience. I really like what he has. I'm going to go ahead and get that right there. If they don't, my feelings ain't hurt because I'm still getting money. If the internet goes off now, I can still get money. I was getting money before the internet. I'm going to get money while the internet is here. And I'm going to get money if there is a post-internet. Now you can just get it faster with the internet. That's it. Another reason is people not getting money on your website because you don't understand website traffic. You don't understand the dynamics of user. UX. Some of y'all should go look up what UX is. You don't look from the back end of how the user is looking at your product. You think Starbucks, what does Starbucks build their app on the phone? Starbucks has an app. What did they build it for? They build it with user. What is my user doing with this app? So I can make more money so they can hit buttons and spend money. Y'all think you're gonna build a website and somebody just gonna hit a button? How does a person's mind work to go hit a button? You don't know. As I'm talking, I'm like, boy, this could be a mean class. It might be a class. Who knows? You may be watching the replay and say, this is class. What's the formula? How do you get money? First off, you have to be authentic. That's first. 2, you need to know how much money you want to get. That's number 2. How much money do I need to get? Then you divide how much money you need to get by how much you're going to charge. Then you know how many people you're going to need. Right. So if I want to make $1 million, and then I say, this is how much I'm going to charge, $85. How many people do I need? 1,000. 1,000 people at $85 a month is $1 million. You don't need everybody. You can be unknown You can still be a double agent if you concentrating on just 1,000 people. But to get 1,000 people to spend with you, you're going to have to get in front of 10,000, maybe 100,000. You may have to get in front of 100,000 for 1,000 to spend with you, because 1,000 is 1%. Okay, 1,000 is 1%. And what's the conversion ratio? What is the conversion? Study the lingo, man, if you out here serious. And for me, I think I'm pretty decent as far as advising people how to get money, because that's what I do too. I don't just do astrology. I talk to people about why your website is not making money. That line I have for Astro Google, it's also for business coaching. Yeah, let me take your birthday, look at your website, and then tell you, according to business practices and your birthday, how you can make more money out of your website. What's the problem? The number's 404-480-9911. 404-480-9911. And so somebody today noticed, he said, man, you got 911 in your number, 911. You know what? That's normally when people call me too, is when it's an emergency. So if you need to call me for me to look at your look at your chart and your business, or to look at your business plan. Oh, you know another reason why you ain't making no money on the internet and why you ain't making no money on Facebook is because you don't keep up with what's current. Like, there's no such thing as a business plan anymore. It's over. Some of my G's that's in prison, they called me and they sitting there talking about I got this business plan. I got this business plan so I can go nonprofit. Ain't nobody looking at business plans no more. Business model canvas. How many of y'all have heard the word? If you have never heard of the word business model canvas, press 0. If you don't know what that is, if you know what it is, press 1. If you've never heard of business model canvas, I want you to press 0, meaning I ain't never heard of that. But if you have heard of it, press 1. Right. Because there's no such thing as the business plan is over. Brandy does art. If she come up with a business plan and it's marvelous and it has 18 to 22 pages, it has all the pictures, it has all of the financial projections for the next 3 years, it talks about traffic, all of that other stuff, then it's and she go to the bank, they're gonna be like, oh, thanks for coming in, but we'll call you. And they're gonna put it in the shredder, and you'll never hear from them again. But if you get a business model canvas, business model canvas, business canvas model. I think it's a business model canvas. Yes. Go to Google, type in business model canvas, click on images. Game changer. Right. I have an auto parts e-commerce site. Is it making any money? That's, like I said, whoever's coming here, you don't need a business plan. You need a business model canvas. If you can't fill out the 9 boxes on a business model canvas, then you ain't going to have no business. If you ain't going on the internet, you ain't going to have no business. Yesterday I talked about how to spot a fake conscious person. And it was like talking about, oh, I just want to stay on the land. Yeah, I'm going to live my life in harmony. Are you going to live your life off the web? You're not living off the grid if Amazon is coming to you. All the things that you're dependent upon right now is so internet based. For a person to move off the grid with no Wi-Fi and no cell phone, and to move to a spot of land that they own, that nobody's going to interfere with them, they're going to have to move there with a whole bunch of money to make it. Nicole, you got the number 404-480-9911. I coach on every level. But it's about mindfulness. Yes. It's making money and you just launched it. Interesting. And congratulations too. Interesting and congratulations. Because I'm pulling for the underdog, but I pull for the big dog too. I want the big dog to keep making more money, because then I get to see. Whoop, 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 whoop. Why should I watch the big dog getting money if he my competition? Because he's showing me how he getting money. He's showing me what people looking at what he's doing is showing me the research. Looking at what the big dog is doing is showing me the research. That only makes sense. I think this is wonderful. I'm glad. I'm hoping people are getting something out of this. I hope you can get some money on the internet, or maybe stop trying to get money on the internet and just focus on working. Just focus on working on 9 to 5. Come home, get you some sleep, get up the next day, go back to work, and just love what you do. If you start loving what you do at work, then that can start working out for you too. Versus not loving it. Because when you ain't loving, like, another reason why you ain't making no money on the internet and on your Facebook and it's not popping is because you don't really even love what you really do. You heard somebody say, I need a WordPress site. I need to get into real estate. I needed to get automated. I need to sell auto parts. But do you really love it? Do you really love it? Do you really love auto parts? Or are you doing it just to get money? Then you're just in survival mode. That's not mindfulness. Mindful money is when I identify what I love doing that I would do for free all day, and I monetize it. And the money just come in. The sun just shines. There's no challenges. Right. I mean, there are going to be some challenges, but not as far as the peace and harmony. I'd rather just breathe and get the money. So, to get money on the internet, on Facebook, on your website, you got to study. And most of the time, I'm taking a course right now, okay? Even me. Like, study with somebody who is studying with somebody. But if you out here trying to get in these internet streets as fast as things are moving, and you ain't got a team or you ain't got a coach, you better stay at work. You better stay at work. Don't come out here in these internet streets. Do not come out here in these internet streets if you just insist on buying a bunch of books and doing it yourself. You're going to have to invest. You can try and do all that and bootstrap and struggle, and that's cool. And then maybe in a couple of years it could work. And you ain't got to spend $5-6 grand either. I know some programs out here where jokers is just like ooh. But I know a whole bunch of spots where you can run through. You know what I'm saying? Call me, tell me what your business is, and let me shoot you some websites. Maybe it's some stuff that I'm not doing that I could do that may be perfect for you. That's because I'm the plug. Coach is the plug. Can I get hashtag coach is the plug? Any customer, any client, any family member, these mosquitoes is serious. They went through my pants. Who knows me? I'm the plug. Hashtag coach is the plug, son. Just because I ain't using it don't mean it might not be good for you. Some things I know about a whole lot of stuff, but I'm very mindful of what I use. I know about all this, but I'm only using this right here, or using this right here, or using that right there. If you need to get the plug, and that's the other, why don't you let somebody else put a new set of eyes on it? Last reason you ain't making no money on the internet or you ain't making no money on Facebook is because you're not investing in no good coaching. You're not investing in somebody showing you. You ain't doing it. And you ain't dedicated too. That's another thing. You ain't really dedicated. You can struggle on your own to be successful in 5 years maybe, or find someone doing what you want to do. Invest in yourself and be successful in a year. You might be successful in a month, player, or 9 months. It take 9 months to have a baby. Right. So that's me. I just wanted to get this off my chest. Also, I'm gonna put this last piece out there. This is the spiritual piece right here. It's called the 3-10 rule. Make a list of 10 things that need to get done. Pick 3 of them and leave the other 7 to God. That's one of my ways. I always got more money on my list of 10, but I never pick it. I pick them other 3. Like today, I had yard work. I had yard work on here since Friday, and today is Wednesday, and I just got finished today. And money still came in. I woke up this morning and looked in. I seen some money in my PayPal, and richest man in Babylon. Ooh, for those of you who just stayed, the reason some of y'all ain't making no money on the internet is because you haven't read The Richest Man in Babylon. The 2 books that you better read if you want to get something, if you want to do this right here, by yourself with no coaching. The 3 books you need: Richest Man in Babylon, .com Secrets, and Shots Fired by April Beverly. Shots Fired. Writing copy that pierces hearts and opens wallets. Shots Fired by April Beverly, APRYL. 2, Richest Man in Babylon. 3, .com Secrets. Now there was a 4th one I put, Expert Secrets, to go along with .com, but don't read Expert Secrets until you read .com Secrets. Them 3 books right there, if you're not going to get any coaching. But I highly say get these 3, read them, then call me. Or read 1, call me. Read the other one, call me. Read the 3rd one, call me. I'll wrap it up for you and show you how they weave together. Do you know what a value ladder is? If you don't know what a value ladder is, that's the reason why you ain't making no money on Facebook, your website, Instagram, or nowhere else. So we got a couple of reasons. No, you don't know what a value ladder is. You still think a business plan is effective. It's not. You don't know what a business model canvas is. You don't have a mentor or a teacher. You want to do everything for free and do it all by yourself. You're not authentic. You're trying to sell something that you don't like. You're only on the internet. You're only on Facebook trying to sell something, and Facebook is all about being social. So you never do no lives or never go social. But then all of a sudden you want to be like, I got mosquito spray. Oh, I got this organic. So I know all the vegetarians are going to get this mosquito spray. So I'm just going to sign up with this multi-level marketing company, and we're going to just, I'm going to have a big downline because this is the newest thing right here is this mosquito spray. Or I tell you what, I'm going to sign up for the new tampon thing, the new panty liner that's natural. You know, I'm going to sign up for that, you know, and everybody's going to buy it because our women are just suffering. You can buy a no-brainer product. You can invest in a no-brainer product and still mess it up. What did Jay-Z say? He said, I fuck up a good thing if you let me. I'm going to let you. I'm not going to, pardon me for cursing, I'm not going to try to stop you. But because it's a good thing, don't mean you know what to do with it. Clarissa's in the building. Jacob is in the building. I'm just gonna shout out. What's up, Mario? If you want to talk about getting some money on the internet, just call me. 404-480-9911. 9911, baby. Let's go ahead and pray and get up out of here. I hope this was helpful to everybody. If you shared this, please press 2. If you're gonna share it, press 1. Let me know one thing that you took away from this that you can apply to your business right now to hopefully help you get some money. Yes. Yeah, because I can't talk about consciousness all the time and relationships all the time. We need to talk about some money, love, abundance, and wisdom. Okay? So you got some wisdom yesterday. I talked about relationships the other day, about polyamory. They won't talk about this money. Yeah. All right, I appreciate everybody. Thank you. Let's go ahead and end it with prayer. Anabakoa, Gidjalaki Minka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renat, Amcha Saivanu, Tahara Nunara. Nagibor, Deshaya Kadeka, Kavava Shamran, Barkham Tyron, Rakameda, Zika Taker, Tamid Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Badaru Tufka, Nahel Adateka, Yakid Gay, Layam Chapanez, Okreka Tushka Teka, Shavata Kabel, Ushma, Tazakatanu, Yodea to Alamot, Barukshem, Kavomakuto, Alam Vaed. Need to be more social on the internet. Thank you everybody who shared this video. I appreciate you for coming to class. Put this into use, baby. Thank you for taking notes. What up, HQ? Coaches. What? I missed most of it because I'm at work. But I'm definitely going to watch again when I get home. How about on the ride home? See, some of y'all are not making money on the internet because you wait too long. You're not squeezing in the moments that you just riding. If you just riding on the bus or riding on the subway and you got your phone, why are you scrolling through looking at everybody's posts when you should be looking at something educational? You don't know how to delegate your time. What up, Carter? You don't know how to delegate your time. So that's a ill thing right there too. You feel me? Yeah. So that's it for me today. I appreciate y'all. I think I'm gonna go over on Instagram and holler at some of my folks over there. Salute. Peace.